Hey, Facebook Live, YouTube, Periscope. What's going on, you guys? Great Saturday morning. Give y'all a minute to come on in. My lips are greasy. Mm. Come on in, you guys. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's here. I want to talk to you about If Only You Knew. Huh? Good morning, Facebook user. I'm not sure who it is. You guys put your name on there. All right. So let me talk to you guys for a second. I'm not going to be on super long, but I did want to come on and just say some things. What's up, boss twin? So let me tell y'all, it's been an interesting week. It's been a lot going on, an interesting past few weeks, I would say. And it's been a lot going on. And yesterday I knew I felt off. I felt off, but I wasn't sure. I didn't understand what was going on. Well, I knew my dad is in the hospital. And so I knew that was going on. So, feeling some type of way about that. But I remember I was going to get my hair done and it was like a weight was on me. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me make sure I go ahead and share this on my other page. It was like a weight was on me. And I just thought, it's just, what's going on with daddy and stuff and just all the stuff that's going on in my life. And this morning, because I don't get on my Veronica Duncan Walters page a lot. And yesterday I really wasn't on Facebook a lot. Like I did my live, I posted later with my son, and that was, it liked some things, but I wasn't really on there. But this morning I woke up and I saw that I was tagged in a post, that my ex-husband had posted, and it all made sense. 19 years ago yesterday, we lost our son Malachi. And every year around this time, I start feeling some type of way. But yesterday I couldn't, it didn't click. It didn't click. And I didn't see his post until this morning. And I was like, that's what it was. But that was part of what it was. And I titled this If Only You Knew, because if only you knew all of the stuff that I've gone through. If only you knew how many times I wanted to quit, but I got up and kept going anyway. If only you knew the amount of strength required to just press through and to keep going. If only you knew. See, I'm convinced that if only you knew, then maybe you wouldn't treat me the way you treat me or look at me the way you look at me. If only you knew. If only you knew how much hurt and pain I've endured. If only you knew how tired I get. If only you knew how broken my heart has been. If only you knew. If only you knew. If only you knew that tomorrow would be a little brighter. If only you knew that your smile would get a little wider. If only you knew that love was waiting around the corner. If only you knew. If only you knew. If only you knew that in your next breath, You would experience the Ruach breath of God. If only you knew that with your next step, you would be closer to your destiny. If only you knew that the next hand that you touch would be the hand that would bless. If only you knew. If only you knew. If only you knew that you were amazing. If only you knew that you weren't even crazy. If only you knew that today is the day. If only you knew. If only you knew. If only you knew, then what? Then what? What would you do differently if only you knew? If only you knew. Would your eyes be brighter? If only you knew. Would your smile be wider? If only you knew. Would the load be lighter? If only you knew. If only you knew. I'm convinced that if only we knew, then we would look at ourselves a little differently. If only we knew, then we would move a little bit differently. If only we knew, then we would talk a little bit differently. If only we knew. If only we knew. If only we knew, then what? If only we knew, then who? If only we knew, then where? If only we knew, then how? If only we knew, then why? We continue to quit, continue to give up. If only we knew. Well, this is the facts. Sometimes you just don't know. You don't know. You don't know how it's going to end. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Mhm. And so we can recite poetry. We can do spoken word. We can talk about if only we knew. We can do all of that. But at the end of the day, we have to move without knowing. Having faith. That's what faith is, moving without knowing. You don't know exactly how it's going to end up. You don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. You don't know. You don't know exactly what you're going to feel. You don't know any of that. But I can tell you what you do know, or what you should know. What I do know is this. I know that each day that God gives me breath, I have the opportunity to show forth his glory in the earth, to share his love with the world, to touch somebody's life. That makes it worth it. So I'm not going to be super sad about Malachi. Malachi's good. Malachi Darrell Walters, he's good. He's with the Father. He's with the Most High. He's up there hanging out with his big brother. He's good. We're the ones that, were left. We miss him. To think that I would have two 19-year-olds right now. Y'all know my tail was fast. Two 19-year-olds. Okay. Yeah, they was, yeah. And even in not knowing yesterday, I loved on my boys. I talked to my children. I talked to my older sons yesterday. I didn't even realize the significance of everything, but I had a chance to just enjoy them. Adam and I did a little photo shoot with our backpacks. It would have been the three of us if Malachi was here, one of them on each side. But even looking at the words on the wall, every family has a story. Welcome to ours. And that's literally what it is. If only you knew that your story was impacting somebody's life, would you share it? Today, we are doing the Billionaire Boss book coaching program. We had a class, but it was like an introductory class. It's our first official class. And I'm convinced that if only everybody knew how important their story was to other people, then maybe they would tell it. Everybody has to make decisions about how they move in life and what they do in life. But this is what I know. I know that our story is important. And I've had so many people tell me how much they've been encouraged by my story, by me just sharing and being open and being honest and being transparent. It's not easy to do that, but I do know that I'm called to share it, to help somebody. And it's not done. My story's not done. Just wait. The next chapters are going to be even more amazing. See, I know there's more. I know there's still love for me. I know that God has promised me some things and I'm determined to get to them. And so while I may not know everything, I know that. So if only you knew, what would you do differently? Well, I know this, that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Everything that you've gone through works together for your good. And now I understand why I was so tired, so exhausted. All I wanted to do was sleep. I had an interview and I had to do the interview. Once I finished and everything was done, my body said, go to sleep. I laid down and I went to sleep and rested. Sometimes you just need to rest. So listen, if only you knew that tomorrow would be brighter. If only you knew that your smile would be wider. If only you knew that God's plan was real. If only you knew how good it would feel. Would you go through the pain of the present a little differently? Would you look at the past and remember it a little differently? Would you think about your future and glow a little differently? If only you knew. If only you knew. You guys, listen. If you guys want to be a part of the Billionaire Boss Book Coaching Program, get with me. Let's get you started. We launched today, but it's not too late. If you want to be a part of our Flow Coaching Program, the Flow Coaching Program is designed to look at the 5 dimensions of your life, help you get them into balance so that you can move the way you need to move. Hey, if only you knew. Okay. Definitely do that. And remember, you can go get your free breakthrough strategy session at getbalancewithdrv.com, getbalancewithdrv.com. And next up, hold on, y'all, wait a minute. In conjunction with the person who helped me process through what I've been dealing with for 2 decades in 2 weeks. From your ex to your next is coming soon. How to completely heal for your future. How to completely heal for your future. Y'all listen, this is a healing journey, y'all, and we're about to take you on it. We are here for it. So stay tuned for the big reveal and the big announcement because it's going to be big. God's about to blow your mind. Absolutely. All right, you guys, listen, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing and incredible day. Might be back at 7:45. I don't know. If not, watch this. Love you guys. Mwah.